Cabarrus County man facing murder and robbery charges tonight following this weekend's quadruple shooting in Concord on Sunday.
19-year-old Brandon Morris Jr. of Concord is now charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of armed robbery.
And before Dalford Jones rushed to that Huntersville police crash that we're going to bring you in just a moment, he found out that one of the murder victims on Sunday is no stranger to gun violence.
19-year-old Brandon Morris Jr. is charged with 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of illegal discharge of a weapon, and robbery after police say he stole a rifle from one of his victims, shot and killed 2 men, and injured 2 women who were in the back seat of that vehicle. One of those men was Kamari Blunt.
No mother should have to bury her child, but to have to go through this twice? She's not in a position where she can even speak.
Tina Sykes-Mosley is the founder of Marcus, an organization she created after her son, Marcus, was murdered to help other mothers going through similar situations. She now finds herself advocating for the Blunt family for the second time.
She's absolutely beyond devastated. She has what we call compound grief. She lost her baby boy December 2024, and now she's lost her oldest child.
There was another shooting at the Blunt residence in the summer of 2025. 6 months after the youngest son was killed, this one was caught on camera. The mother, Danielle Blunt, showed us where the bullets flew through their home.
I'm just like, why me? You know, why my family? Only thing we trying to do is live peaceful and happily. You know, we already lost one.
As the grief cycle starts once again for the Blunt family, their community is stepping up to help any way they can.
She needs your prayers, but she needs the tangible financial help. There will be a funeral, there will be a burial, there will be other expenses. This mother cannot go back to work right now. How can she possibly function? She's lost her second child.
Dalford Jones, WBTV, on your side.